Have you ever been met with a resounding no, a door unceremoniously closed in your face only to realize it was perhaps the best thing to ever happen to you? Today, we're embarking on a profound exploration of how to master the art of leveraging rejection, guided by the wisdom of the eminent Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Picture yourself in a realm where every rejection serves not as a setback but as a catalyst for advancement. The term rejection, typically synonymous with disappointment, can indeed transform into a ladder leading you to unparalleled heights. This journey is not about outmaneuvering destiny, but recognizing that sometimes what seems to be the universe's denial is actually a veiled affirmation for something far superior. Feeling sidelined, disregarded, or underappreciated, it's time to rewrite the narrative. In this discourse, we will unveil 13 potent lessons designed to equip you with the ability to wield the force of rejection to your advantage. And we're not merely engaging in philosophical musings. These are actionable, real-world tactics ready to be integrated into your everyday life. Before we dive into the heart of the matter, do us a favor. Smash that like button and activate the notification bell. Your engagement signals to YouTube the value you find in our content, helping ensure this essential wisdom reaches a broader audience. Now brace yourself for a transformative odyssey. Are you prepared to convert your setbacks into your most significant victories? Let's embark on this enlightening path together, turning the tides on rejection. 1. I possess greater value. In the grand theater of existence, when the world presents you with the chilling embrace of apathy, see it not as a retreat, but as a call to ascend. To overlook the neglect of others is not an act of pettiness, but a profound declaration of your intrinsic value. Envision the scenario. An individual deems you unworthy of their moments, a reflection on them, not on your essence. In choosing disengagement, you broadcast a powerful message. I possess greater value. It's akin to holding up a mirror, silently showcasing their indifference, while affirming your unshaken stance. How does one navigate this terrain without succumbing to bitterness? The answer lies in a steadfast focus on your own narrative, your ambitions, your joy. Immerse yourself in pursuits that nourish your spirit, whether it be the intellectual embrace of a book, the vigor of sports, the challenge of mastering a new craft, or the warmth of genuine companions. This journey isn't about vengeance, but about redirecting your vitality towards meaningful endeavors. When the sting of disregard touches us, it beckons not to a corner of lament, but to a path of self-enhancement. Construct a bastion of self-esteem that renders their disinterest inconsequential. You are not merely enduring their dismissal, you are flourishing in spite of it. Such a stance is not merely about emotional growth. It serves as a beacon of your unyielding fortitude. Remember, your worth is not diminished by another's failure to acknowledge your luminance. Stand firm in your truth, and let your deeds eclipse their silence. 2. Facing rejection can be a piercing experience, propelling a whirlwind of emotions to the forefront, urging an immediate, often chaotic response. Yet, within the Stoics' arsenal lies a potent tool of tranquility. When faced with dismissal, the instinctual pull might be towards a maelstrom of frustration or despondency. However, Stoicism, a wisdom as timeless now as it was in its inception in ancient Greece, counsels a divergent route, one of serenity and deliberate reflection. This philosophy doesn't advocate for the suppression of emotions, but rather a mastery over their dominion. In the shadow of neglect, rather than succumbing to agitation or a thirst for affirmation, pause and ponder. What truly unsettles you? Frequently, it's not the rejection itself that wounds, but our personal insecurities magnified by the situation. In such moments, embrace a Stoic practice, Inhale deeply and permit yourself to view the situation as transient, not defining. Stoicism instructs us to center our attention on our actions and reactions, not on the behaviors of others. Maintain your composure and kindness. Should you feel compelled to reach out, do so with sincerity and without expectation. This stance isn't passive, it's about asserting dominion over your emotions, understanding that your worth is not contingent upon the approval of others. Your influence is rooted in your response, not in the actions of others. This perspective is revolutionary. Embracing this mindset is challenging but profoundly altering. Achieving serenity amidst rejection not only navigates you through adversity but fosters growth. It cultivates an understanding that your peace is not hinged on external affirmation, but is a voyage towards self-reliance and esteem. In adopting such an approach, you exhibit true strength and resilience. And intriguingly, this aura of self-assurance is magnetic. Individuals are naturally drawn to those who emanate confidence, who remain unshaken by indifference. Thus, by maintaining calm, you're not merely surviving, you're flourishing. You transform into an individual who can confront rejection and morph it into a catalyst for personal evolution. This is the essence of Stoicism, a pathway to discovering that true self-worth is intrinsically held, making you not only resilient but also irresistibly attractive in your unwavering self-belief. 3. In crafting content around the nuanced theme of transforming the sting of rejection into a catalyst for profound self-growth, it's essential to explore the subtle art of detachment. This concept does not advocate for a dismissal of the pain felt from rejection, nor an attempt to obscure its reality. Instead, it proposes a strategic rechanneling of this discomfort into a force for significant personal evolution. Acknowledge the presence of rejection, permit yourself to fully experience its impact, yet refuse to allow it to tether your psyche in place. Imagine yourself as a seasoned navigator, skillfully piloting through tempestuous waters, utilizing the tumultuous waves to propel you onward rather than permitting them to overturn your vessel. Shifting your perspective on rejection is crucial. Envision it not as an impediment, but rather as a redirective signpost, pointing you towards alternative routes filled with potential and promise. Engage in pursuits that feed your soul and expand your perspectives. Whether it's delving into a book that challenges your existing beliefs, embracing a physical activity that pushes your boundaries, or contributing to a community initiative that provides you with a novel viewpoint. These endeavors are not mere diversions. They are vital steps on the path to self-discovery and resilience. Moreover, it's beneficial to cultivate a supportive network of individuals who lift you up and encourage you. In such a nurturing environment, share your dreams and engage with the aspirations of others, fostering a space where collective advancement flourishes. Remember, rejection is not an indictment of your value, but rather a summons to embark on a journey of self-reinvention and rediscovery. As you traverse this path, you'll come to recognize that what initially appeared as a grievous setback was, in reality, a gentle push towards a path replete with fulfillment and enlightenment. 4. Rejection, though a sting to the spirit, serves as the ultimate test of our inner resilience. Rather than succumbing to its heavy blow, why not see it as an opportunity to showcase your enduring strength? When bypassed in discussions or overlooked for an advancement, take a moment to breathe. Instead of succumbing to a whirlwind of self-pity or resentment, redirect that vigor towards productive endeavors. Engage in projects that spotlight your capabilities, or volunteer to spearhead a fresh venture. Your worth remains unscathed by the oversight of others. It's merely a stage for you to shine even more luminously, undiminished by the shadow of neglect. Remember the adage, when one door closes, another opens. This isn't mere consolation, but a strategic plan for action. Rejection doesn't reflect on your value. It redirects you towards where your presence is more essential. If overlooked for a position, perhaps it's the cosmos guiding you towards a path more in tune with your abilities and desires. Utilize this moment as a trigger to reevaluate and realign. Ponder upon your inherent strengths and how you might adjust to leverage them fully. This journey is about authoring your narrative of success, where each obstacle sets the stage for a remarkable rebound. This approach isn't about masking disappointment with a facade of happiness, but about embracing the breadth of emotions and proceeding with elegance. Stoicism instructs us to concentrate on the elements within our control, our deeds and responses in the face of rejection. Adopt empathy for yourself and those around you. That peer who might have disregarded you could be grappling with their own set of challenges. Offering understanding not as a sign of frailty but as a mark of your fortitude. Grow from these trials, ponder, learn, and then, akin to a phoenix, ascend from the remnants of rejection, more formidable and enlightened than ever. Thus, rejection is not the conclusion of your tale, but a twist in the narrative, urging you on to become the most genuine, resilient version of yourself. Confront it boldly, armed with age-old wisdom and youthful zest, and witness it evolve from your greatest dread to your most powerful ally in personal development and triumph. 5. Silence, far beyond the mere absence of sound, emerges as a potent instrument within our emotional armory, particularly when navigating the choppy waters of rejection. Picture the scenario. You find yourself overlooked, dismissed. Your primal urge might push you to mend the breach, to establish contact, to fill the silence. Yet, herein lies the opportunity to invert the conventional approach. Embrace the quietude. This isn't about engaging in manipulative silence. Rather, it's about reclaiming your autonomy. Opting for non-engagement, refraining from inundating the other with messages or calls, you consciously choose to step back. This interlude of silence serves a dual purpose, not solely for the other's benefit but as a crucial interval for self-reflection and recalibration, a reminder that your self-worth is not contingent upon another's validation. Delve deeper into the notion that this silence is neither passive nor neglectful. It is a deliberate, calculated stance. You're not idly waiting, you're introspecting, evolving. View this phase as a strategic reset, an opportunity to realign with your ambitions, passions, and essence. This cessation of contact is not an act of cold indifference but a delineation of personal boundaries, an affirmation of self-respect that precludes the need for pursuit or supplication. This philosophy transcends mere Stoic thought, venturing into the realm of empowerment. The unspoken communication your silence conveys in an era that anticipates immediate replies is profoundly compelling, perhaps even alluring. It signifies resilience, an indication of a life enriched with interests and commitments beyond the scope of this singular rejection. This strategy isn't about eliciting regret or a desperate return. It's a demonstration of your unwavering stability, self-assurance, and indifference to external affirmation. Adopting this approach doesn't necessarily alter the other's behavior, but it guarantees a transformation within you, fortifying your inner resolve, enhancing your self-assuredness, and equipping you to gracefully confront future challenges. 6. In the realm of self-evolution, the concept of leveraging rejection transcends mere defiance against the skepticism of others. It unfolds into a profound journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Consider rejection not as a barrier, but as a catalyst that propels you toward introspection and mastery. When faced with doubt over your capabilities, seize this as a pivotal moment to refine your skills, not in pursuit of external validation but as a testament to your own latent potential. Engage deeply in the art of practice, letting each stride enhance your expertise to heights previously unimagined. This process is less about ostentatious triumph and more about cultivating a bastion of skill and self-belief. Envision the profound impact of actions over declarations. Silence becomes your ally as you undertake endeavors in realms where you were once thought lacking. Be it creativity, commitment, or any other domain, let your endeavors eloquently communicate your prowess. This silent odyssey of self-enhancement isn't waged against the prejudices of the outside world, but is a valiant quest for personal brilliance. As you sculpt your path, the external narrative about you naturally evolves. The quintessence of disproving the naysayers is not found in altering their viewpoints, but in metamorphosing your own self-perception. This pilgrimage of self-betterment surprises not only the onlookers but also reconfigures your own comprehension of your abilities. This narrative isn't merely about negating others' misconceptions. It's about crafting a new definition of excellence that is uniquely yours. Throughout this voyage, the most sublime victory emerges from the recognition that the paramount endorsement is the one you accord to yourself. So, embark on this philosophical exploration, where the ultimate joy lies in the journey itself, redefining the essence of success on your terms. 7. Dive into the exhilarating realm of joy and exploration, for it is in the vibrant dance beyond our familiar borders that life's profound essence truly sparkles. Embracing joy transcends mere pleasure. It emerges as a strategic maneuver to fortify resilience amidst the storms of rejection. Often, the knee-jerk response to rebuff is to retreat, to marinate in the bitterness of disappointment. Yet, consider this revolutionary approach. Counteract this instinct by purposefully pursuing happiness. This strategy is not an act of denial, but a transformative way to engage with your emotions, offering them a new arena to flourish. Whether it's delving into a novel hobby or rekindling an old flame of passion, this action declares a bold refusal to be bogged down by rejection's burden. We are inherently communal beings, and therein lies a formidable strength in collective endeavors. On your quest to transmute rejection into a tool of empowerment, never underestimate the significance of your social circle. Extend an invitation to friends for a nature trek, partake in a communal arts initiative, or simply indulge in the communal joy of dining together. These interactions do far more than elevate your mood. They reaffirm your role in the grand mosaic of human interplay. Every chuckle shared, every anecdote exchanged, serves as a gentle nudge, reminding you that your essence transcends the confines of setbacks. You are an integral thread in a broader narrative, one enriched by connectivity and mutual resilience. Embrace the allure of the unknown. Rejection, while seemingly a barrier, actually unveils a plethora of pathways. Venture into the culinary unknown, wander through uncharted locales, or immerse yourself in an unfamiliar subject matter. These endeavors are not mere distractions but gateways to personal expansion. Each novel encounter enriches your being, rendering you more versatile, more compassionate, and better prepared for life's unpredictable twists. The aim is not to erase the memory of rejection, but to evolve through it, transforming every denial into a cornerstone for a life that is fuller, more colorful, and teeming with possibility. 8. In the seemingly unforgiving arena of social dynamics, where one may often find themselves relegated to the shadows, unnoticed and seemingly inconsequential, lies a veiled avenue ripe with potential, a Stoic's pathway to self-empowerment. Stoicism, an enduring beacon of wisdom, implores us to harness such instances of disregard as pivotal moments for self-refinement and introspection. This journey is not one of seeking external approval, but rather an introspective quest towards self-betterment and meaningful community engagement. This philosophical voyage is less about ascending the conventional social hierarchy and more about embarking on a personal odyssey of self-discovery and development. Activities such as physical conditioning, delving into hobbies, or professional advancement transcend mere endeavors. They are the instruments through which we sculpt a more formidable, resilient version of ourselves. Sharing this personal evolution is not a plea for commendation, but an invitation for genuine connection. When we vocalize our passions and milestones, it should serve as a conduit to unite with those who share our narrative, not to amass an audience, but to genuinely connect with kindred spirits. Engaging in volunteer work or networking is not merely resume enhancement, it's the crafting of a rich mosaic of impactful relationships. This stance is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal evolution and the contribution to the communal welfare are intricately linked. The pursuit of social standing, from a Stoic viewpoint, demands a noble intention. It is not a vanity project, but a pilgrimage towards the best version of oneself. Every stride taken should be a move towards personal betterment, with a cascading effect that uplifts the community at large. Adopting this Stoic perspective shifts the focus from a desire to be acknowledged to a commitment to witness one's own growth and to facilitate the growth of others. It equips us with a profound tool to navigate the complexities of modern social interaction, transforming the waves of rejection into a surge of positive change and self-discovery. 9. In today's discourse, we navigate the terrain of non-response as a potent form of reaction. This strategy isn't about cultivating an aura of pettiness or coldness, but is deeply rooted in the sanctity of personal tranquility. When faced with the scenario of being disregarded, the essence of our response should be grounded in silent acknowledgement. This silence speaks volumes, emphasizing not the pursuit of recognition, but the preservation of one's peace. In the social labyrinth, where interactions are inevitable, gravitate towards individuals who appreciate your essence. This isn't about devaluing oneself in the quest for attention, but about redirecting one's focus towards more fulfilling interactions. Moreover, in professional or unavoidable interactions, embody the essence of Stoicism by maintaining a demeanor of professionalism and brevity. This stance is less about victory over the other and more about claiming sovereignty over one's inner world. It signifies a commitment to what's substantial, sidestepping the trivialities that seek to disrupt your equilibrium. In instances where indifference persists, the act of strategic withdrawal isn't an admission of defeat but a testament to one's self-respect and acknowledgement of where one's energies are best invested. This choice underscores a movement not away from something but towards something greater, a life replete with enriching relationships and endeavors. Adopting silence in response to neglect is a profound exercise in Stoic philosophy. This silence isn't a weapon, but a shield, guarding one's dignity and fostering a period of introspection and emotional mastery. It's an invitation to delve into the self, exploring personal values and aligning actions with those principles. In embracing this quietude, we're not shutting out the world but opening up to the vast landscape within, fostering growth and understanding in the serene embrace of Stoic wisdom. This choice of silence, therefore, is not merely a reaction to the external, but a deliberate step towards inner peace and philosophical enlightenment. 10. In a world where indifference often greets our efforts for recognition, the Stoic Path offers a dignified alternative, not to clamor for the spotlight, but to root ourselves firmly in our own worth and autonomy. When overlooked, the Stoic wisdom does not encourage us to amplify our acts for the elusive approval of others. Rather, it invites us to look inward, to confirm our intrinsic value. Stoicism imparts that our self-regard should not oscillate with the fickleness of external validation. It urges us to stand steadfast in our own esteem, recognizing our value as non-negotiable. Embrace your endeavors and interests with a spirit of self-reliance. This journey is not about parading your merits to win back attention, but about recognizing your own contributions. Immerse yourself in activities that bring you satisfaction, surround yourself with individuals who see your worth, and craft a life that fills you with pride. This approach is not one of passivity, but a dynamic, proactive engagement with your existence. It's about being so absorbed in your personal growth and joy that the quest for external approval naturally dims. Instead of pursuing ephemeral approval, invest in your own well-being. Cultivate a life that brings you happiness, regardless of others' perceptions. Let your confidence and self-assurance emerge naturally from your personal growth and achievements, rather than as a performance for an audience. This Stoic philosophy is not merely a strategy for coping with rejection, it is a method to surpass it by focusing on what's genuinely important: your personal evolution and satisfaction. By viewing rejection as a chance to fortify your determination and enrich your self-awareness, you transform it into an avenue for enhancing your understanding of self-worth. 11. In crafting content for a YouTube video that delves into the nuanced philosophy of maintaining kindness while harboring emotional distance, especially in the face of indifference, it's crucial to articulate a message that resonates with both the heart and mind. This content isn't about advocating for a cold demeanor. Rather, it underscores the importance of safeguarding one's inner peace. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that values mastery over one's reactions to external circumstances, illuminates the path to handling neglect or indifference not with a storm of emotions, but with tranquility and poise. Imagine extending a smile, a courteous nod, or a wish for someone's well-being, all done freely, without the heavy chains of expectation. Your benevolence isn't a currency in a transaction, but a freely given gesture. To maintain an emotional distance is not to erect barriers around oneself, but to draw boundaries that are clear yet permeable, signaling a deep understanding that while we command our actions, the reactions they evoke in others are beyond our grasp. This form of distancing is not an emblem of fragility, but a badge of strength and self-regard. It's a deliberate decision to not let another's indifference sway your emotional equilibrium. By choosing to stay kind yet emotionally unattached, you pronounce, "Your indifference will not disturb my serenity." This approach does not merely shield, it empowers, embodying the Stoic wisdom that champions a balance between external kindness and internal fortitude. It enables one to engage with the world with grace and steadfastness, maintaining emotional integrity without yielding to external pressures. This stance is not just a sign of self-respect, but also of respect towards others, reflecting a mature understanding and approach to life. Thus, navigating through life's dismissals not with a heart heavy with resentment, but with a spirit of unshakable inner peace and dignity. 12. In today's video, we delve into the nuanced art of Stoic resilience, particularly in moments when we're met with the cold shoulder of indifference. Stoicism, an ancient beacon of wisdom, teaches us the virtue of poised serenity, not as a facade of indifference, but as a true manifestation of our inner fortress. The urge to lay bare our tribulations in the wake of being ignored is a natural one, yet Stoicism counsels us in the practice of maintaining our equanimity. This isn't about donning a mask of fine fettle. Rather, it's about cultivating a core of unshakable stability. Carry on with your endeavors with undiminished zeal and purpose, not as a spectacle for onlookers, but as a profound affirmation of your personal mettle. This Stoic posture isn't a denial of the emotional tempests within, but a masterful command of the helm, guiding you through turbulent seas with grace and self-possession. By projecting confidence and continuing your path unabated, you're not merely portraying resilience to the world. You're reinforcing your own conviction in your resilience. This subtle yet potent stance asserts that your self-esteem stands aloof from the fluctuating opinions or actions of others. Embracing Stoicism in the face of disregard is not about concealing your emotions, but about adeptly managing them to uphold your dignity and self-respect. It's a testament to your wisdom and integrity, showcasing that your spirit is anchored in your essence, impervious to the whims of external conditions. The way you navigate rejection is not just a spectacle for the external observer. It's a reflection of your own steadfastness and equilibrium. As we explore the serpentine paths of reverse psychology together, remember, by not revealing your struggle, you're not just practicing Stoic philosophy, you're embodying the very essence of emotional resilience. As we wrap up today's journey through the transformative power of rejection, remember, each no you encounter is more than just a setback. It's a cornerstone in building your resilience, a profound lesson in Stoicism that beckons us to harness our inner fortitude. Now I extend a challenge to you. Take these potent lessons to heart, integrating them into the fabric of your everyday existence. See rejection not as an insurmountable obstacle, but as a pivotal force for personal growth and introspection. I'm keenly awaiting to witness the narratives of success you'll share. So, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, activate those notifications, and join the conversation below. Let us in on your triumphs, your battles, and even the moments you felt defeated. If you find yourself searching for the right words, simply comment "Strength in Adversity" as a testament to our shared voyage through today's session. Your engagement is the lifeblood of this community, steering us toward greater wisdom, deeper understanding, and, most crucially, the mastery of converting every hurdle into a stepping stone. Here's to cultivating Stoic resilience, side by side. Stay steadfast in your Stoic journey,